Kaleshwaram is located at the confluence of Godavari River and its Pranahita tributary. Kaleshwaram town lies on the border of Indian states Telangana and Maharashtra in the Mahadevpur Mandal of Jayashankar Bhupalpalli district, Telangana state. The town is famous for the ancient Shiva temple known as the Kaleshwara Muktishwara Swami temple. A unique aspect of this ancient temple is the presence of two lingams placed on a single pedestal. In Sanskrit, it is also called as Panavattam. One lingam represents Lord Shiva, while the other represents Yama, the god of death. When I planned to visit the Kaleshwaram temple and project, I first searched for direct buses from Hyderabad, the capital city of Telangana state. I found two direct non-stop buses which are operated by Telangana State Road Transport Corporation, also known as TGSRTC. So I reserved a seat on one of them. The bus departed at 9:30 p.m. from MG bus station, also known as Mahatma Gandhi bus station in Hyderabad, and I reached Kaleshwaram at morning 3:30 a.m. I had booked a room at Vijay Reddy Tourist Homestay, which is very close to the Kaleshwaram bus station and Sri Kaleshwara Muktishwara Swami temple. The rooms were clean and I found the stay very comfortable at reasonable price. The lodge owner Vijay provided me with detailed information about the temple and its significance. He also informed me about the do's and don'ts and helped arranging transport to visit nearby places at a reasonable price. If anyone need information about the accommodation, you can contact the lodge owner in advance to check the availability of rooms. There is a history about in Kaleshwaram temple. There are two lingas, one is Yama and one is Shiva. Yama, the god of death, found himself without work as souls were no longer coming to Yamaloka because they were attaining salvation. In this distress, he performed penance for Bhagavan Shiva, pleading with him to restore the cycle of life, which means birth, death, and rebirth. He pleased with Yama devotion. Bhagavan Shiva instructed him to install a Shivalinga, also known as Kaleshwara Linga, next to the Muktishwara Linga. It is believed that anyone who offers prayers at the Kaleshwara Linga first in this temple will be freed from the cycle of birth and death and will attain salvation. Therefore, the temple is known as Kaleshwara Muktishwara Swami temple. This is the only temple in India where two lingas, Kaleshwara Linga and Muktishwara Linga, are placed together in the Garbhagruha, also called as inner temple. Because of these two lingas, the temple is termed as Kaleshwara Muktishwara temple. There are other three Shiva temples that mark the three corners of the Telugu speaking states, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Kaleshwaram is one of these three temples and other two are Srishailam and Draksharamam. The region surrounded by the three temples is known as Trilanga Desha. A large number of pilgrims visit the temple during the Kartika Masam of the Telugu calendar. on the eve of Mahashivaratri and during the Kumbh Mela, also called as Pushkaralu, which is held every 12 years for the river. Devotees can reach Kaleshwaram temple by both road and car. Every day, the Telangana Road Transport Corporation (TGSRTC) operates almost 60 buses from Hyderabad, Warangal, Hanmakonda, and Karimnagar and nearby depots. And large number of private vehicles are also available on demand to reach nearby tourist places and destinations. The distance from Hyderabad to Kaleshwaram is approximately 270 kilometers. On the road, on the way from Bhupalpalli to Kaleshwaram, the route is mostly passes through dense forest area and one can find several monkeys on both sides of the road. The nearest railway station of the Kaleshwaram temple is Manchiral, which is located at 71 kilometers away from Kaleshwaram, and also Ramagundam and Warangal are situated at 79 kilometers and 124 kilometers away respectively. This place is also referred as Dakshina Gangotri, as it is where two rivers meet along with the third illusionary flow of Antarvahini. It is believed that another river named Saraswati flows beneath the Godavari and Pranahita rivers, which is why the location is also called the Triveni Sangamam. Before entering the temple, devotees take a holy bath in the river and perform puja at the river. The temple is located at the confluence of the three rivers. On these two rivers are visible: the Godavari, which flows from Telangana, and the Pranahita, which flows from Maharashtra. The third river, Saraswati, is believed to flow underneath the other two rivers. Even during the non-rainy season, most of the water comes from the Pranahita river. In summer, the water flow remains around 15 to 20 feet deep in the middle of the river. Boating facility is also available at both ends of the river. There are two places where devotees can take holy dip in the rivers. One is at Pushkara Ghat and the other is VIP Ghat. The VIP Ghat has no facility for transportation or shops, so visitors must bring their own vehicles. It is not crowded and you can clearly view the point where the both rivers merge. There are 4 entrances to the temple, each facing a different direction, and Shiva Mount Nandi can found at all 4 entrances just before the entrance of the Garbhagruha, also called as inner temple. On top of the Muktishwara Linga, there are 2 nostrils, also called as noses, and no matter how much water is poured, not even single drop escapes. Many researchers have been unable to explain this phenomenon. It is believed that the Abhisheka water poured on the Shivalinga flows down into the earth and eventually joins the Godavari river, which is located about 1 kilometer from the temple. Shani Puja, Kalasarpa Puja and Kujadosha Puja are performed daily at the temple. A large number of devotees purchase tickets to participate in the rituals. In addition, there are other temples nearby, such as Mata Shubhananda Devi Temple and Mata Saraswati Devi Temple, and the Sun Temple dedicated to Bhagavan Surya is also located here. The temple also has Lord Ganesha. Here, Lord Ganesha known as Anugna Ganapati. There is one more ancient temple which is located about 1 kilometer away from main temple. In the premises of this temple, there is a Yamakonam shaped like a triangle. It is believed by the devotees that those who approach this Yamakonam without bowing their heads will not suffer from Lord Yama, the god of death. The Kaleshwaram lift irrigation project also there here. It is a multi-purpose irrigation project on the Godavari river in Kaleshwaram of Telangana state. It is currently the world's largest multi-stage lift irrigation project. And after visiting the Kaleshwaram project, I went to the bridge. There is a interstate bridge that connects Telangana and Maharashtra state. It is about 1.5 kilometers far. And I returned to the lodge after visiting some places. I had a lunch at nearby hotel. There is only South Indian food is available. The Telangana State Forest Department has developed a park called Muktivanam, which features spaces where devotees can plant saplings and worship trees. The 50-acre park includes garden dedicated to individual nakshatras, also called as stars, and rashis, called as zodiac signs, and navagrahas, in English 9 planets, and saptarishis, and butterfly garden. As a large number of devotees visit the Kaleshwara Mukteshwara Swami temple, the parks create their offerings and spaces of prayers where they can plant specific saplings or pray to particular tree based on their date of birth. In addition to the designated garden, the park also includes a children play area, resting spots, and a wooden house, specially designed lotus ponds, and several cement structures made to resemble wooden ones, and some playstations to the children. Some of the nearby tourist attractions of Kaleshwaram temple includes the Lakshmi, also called as Medigadda Barrage, and Saraswati Barrage, also called as Annaram Barrage, just 15 kilometers away from the Kaleshwaram temple. And there is a fossil park, is located 28 kilometers, and Ramappa temple, located 80 kilometers away. For the nature lovers, Laknavaram Lake is 107 kilometers from Kaleshwaram, while the Thousand Pillars temple and Bhadrakali temple are about 118 kilometers and 120 kilometers away, respectively. History enthusiasts can visit the Warangal fort for a longer trip. You can explore Chitrakote waterfalls. It presents in the Chhattisgarh state, also known as the Indian Niagara, located 273 kilometers from Kaleshwaram. You can find the details in description of this video.